So Emma, what are we talking about today?
Today we're talking about daily routines and the kind of juggling that goes around with that.
Well, welcome back to the Crippen House. You join us here in Bluey and Bingo's bedroom, sat on the floor on the watermelon carpet.
Oh yes, watermelon.
Little cozy setting for our conversation today. It's time to grab one of those very rare free moments and join with us, other parents, to chat about our experiences of raising children and supporting each other. And, you know, when you have a baby, toddler, whether you have one child or more, or you're just joining us for the ride, You're very welcome. You should know us by now, but if you're new here, then I'm Elliot, the one who has two middle names.
Yes, and I'm Emma, the one who only has one middle name, because apparently one is not enough.
It's true. I think I'm probably more of the odd one out here.
But not in our house, because we've followed your we've passed this tradition.
It's on. All our kids have two middle names.
They do?
I think we had two ready to choose from, really.
Well, yeah, I liked kind of dedicating names to different people. Like, I have a lot of people I love in my life, so I was like, well, we might as well have two of the middle names.
And for some context, we have two daughters, one who's almost 5 and one who's almost 18 months.
Yep.
Lily and Lola. We'll be talking a lot about them in the episode, so just so you know, we live in Harrogate, in Yorkshire, but people listen from all over the place.
They do.
The country, the world.
We want to do a shout out.
Maybe some aliens listen. I don't know. Right, come on. We need to crack on with the episode.
Okay.
We'll be here all day.
Yes, what Mummy does, isn't it?
Bing, but oh no, we're not doing a parenting achievement today.
We could still do a fun song.
We want a new little jingle?
Parenting updating time.
I guess the same tune as before.
Oh yeah. I don't have a series of tunes in my head.
There will be some funny stories and things, but usually we share particularly like a parenting fail. But I thought, as last time, we kind of left a cliffhanger, which was It was just before Easter, and you were going away to France. And since then, we've had 2 weeks of the Easter holidays.
We have.
And if you're listening chronologically, or, you know, even if you're not, I thought maybe we should give some little updates on how the last 2 weeks have been.
Yeah.
Just to provide some continuity. And
yes, very
people
good.
might be interested. How was France?
France was lovely. The girls really enjoyed it. And it was our first encountering of Centre Parks, which we thought was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
And so much so, this is a spot we've booked a holiday to the same place we went.
Yeah, very good. And the kids cope with the plane?
Kids coped really well. I was really worried because if people remember, if they've been with us that long, Lily used to be horrendous. So I was worried that Lola was getting to the age where Lily was horrendous. But no, Lola was fine on the plane, very happy. I think because she's very nosy, she just like looks at everybody. Like, she loved it when they were doing the safety instructions.
Yeah.
She had her head laid right out, like staring at them.
What's going on?
And I almost was like, I don't know now, it's disconcerting that she's just staring, like locking eyes with the person doing the safety instruction. The only thing is, we're in this huge queue to have our hands scanned and our faces scanned to get through the system.
So just a long queue.
Just a huge queue. It was like an hour.
Which is tough at the best of times with kids.
Yeah. And I was quite grateful Lola didn't scream and cry. This is our 1-year-old. She didn't scream and cry, but she did do a weird thing where I think she just got really depressed about being in the queue. So she just laid on the floor, and then I had to drag her by her arm. Like, you know, like round all those bits. Round...
You're just dragging her along the floor.
Just dragging her on the floor. Because she wouldn't stand up, she wouldn't walk, and she wouldn't be carried. She just wanted to lay there.
Yeah. Not screaming, just
not screaming.
Laid on the floor.
That's what I mean, like in silent, like almost protest. Being like, I'm not going to scream about it, Mum. I'm going to lie here and you're going to drag me.
Well, that's a nice parenting achievement we've unlocked.
Yes, but now, when we were on the way back, we weren't. Passport control was fine on the way back. Mm-hmm. But as soon as we were in the queue to get on the plane, she just laid on the floor.
Yeah.
And I think in her she's like, we're in a queue. This is what I do now. I'll just lie on the floor and let Mummy drag me. And I was no, it's not even a long queue. But that's what she thought. She now thinks if we're in a queue, we lay on the floor. Special thank you to Becky for hosting us in France.
I had a nice couple of days. I had the joy of having a wisdom tooth out.
For those who thought Elliot was so relaxing, he was just having a dental procedure.
Yeah, and then working. I must say, it was the nicest 3 days in years.
It's a nice break, isn't it?
Yeah, I
Even
mean,
if you're sat with
it was a bit of a shock to the system, though, because as predicted, I had a lovely 3 days, and then, you know, everyone came home, and we had the last 10 days, the second week of the holidays, and it's been a nightmare.
It has, but I wouldn't say
Less so for you.
Less so for me, yeah.
But I mean, the kids are
they're clingy than ever.
In a mood all the time. They won't. Lola won't sleep with me.
Oh, we did say because she would have me every night in France, Lola would put up a protest, and she basically has now.
Well, last night was slowly better.
Yeah.
But yeah, most nights we've not slept. Well, I've not slept at all. Lola's been up every hour.
And then she sleeps in with Mummy because she hasn't slept well the night before.
Lovely. Great.
The other day, Elliot, I could tell he was really hoping my answer was going to be I'd had a bad night. He went, "You guys have slept until 7. Why?" And I could see his face. It looked kind of semi-eager that I would say I'd had a terrible night. And I was like, I have no idea why. Slept well.
Yeah.
I could just see why his face. He was like, great.
Yeah.
Great. You had a nice
So I've had a lovely Easter.
But yeah, we had a nice time. I would say, though...
you went away off down to London on a little jolly, see a show, left Daddy with the kids, who both sat screaming.
Yeah, you'd had your 3 days. Yeah, I went away with my sister to London to see the Hercules musical. So it was nice, a little break. Then we came back, and now Lola's stuck to me like glue. I think that 1 day's had more impact than the whole week in France. So she's like, "No, don't go anywhere. You left me for a day. Now I'm not sure where you'll go or what you'll do." I think the kids did a very good Easter. They enjoyed themselves. There
we go. Some updates from the last couple of weeks since we were last on the podcast, on the microphones.
Podcast. Yep.
Keep picking food off the floor that have been thrown by your toddler. And let's jump into some conversation today, which we're going to run through what a sort of average day kind of looks like, get into some of the details, some of the minutiae and like...
the juggling that goes on.
Yeah, like these are things that we don't always talk about because they don't really make an episode
and
in themselves.
Like, to us, they just seem so normal and
day-to-day
daily occurrences. Yeah.
So probably not things that are unique to us, but probably very relatable to other people. I hope. Well, anyway, we'll find out.
We will.
If our days look like other people's days. I was also inspired because I particularly have recently got quite into listening to a favourite podcast of mine, which is called What Did You Do Yesterday?
Oh.
Where they literally just talk to celebs about what they did yesterday, which is kind of like what we're going to do, but probably not. We're not going to pick
it's not
yesterday.
Gonna be exciting as a celebrity.
Oh no! Sure. The joy of the podcast is that their days are never exciting.
Oh,
mostly they just do like laundry and like random stuff.
And that's what you choose to listen to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like if people listen to both our podcast histories, they'd be very different.
Oh, yeah, we listen to very different podcasts.
Mummy normally listens to a murder of some description, and Daddy's listening to people doing washing, is he?
Well, it's like comedy. It's hosted by, David O'Doherty.
Oh, yeah, I like him.
And another guy you won't know, Max
I like
Rushton.
it in my head. He's the Puffin Rockefeller, isn't he?
No. Oh, dear. You've mixed him up with the other famous Irish guy. That's Chris O'Dowd, isn't it?
Oh, it is Chris O'Dowd. Right. I don't know who this is then.
He's you would know who he is, I think.
Okay. I'll just believe you. That sounds Irish. He must be the Puffin Rock man. No.
Anyway, yeah. So, it's not going to be like our yesterday, but we'll pick we'll maybe talk through how some of our days look different from other days, but we'll talk about a fairly average day.
Yeah.
Shall we talk about wake up? What time do we wake up?
Well, I'd say at the moment it's 6.
Yeah, so we're getting to 6.
Yeah.
So we went through quite a long phase where Lola would get up
Lola.
at 5, which was not fun.
Nope.
Even 6. Like, I mean, I've got used to it because it's kind of the best we've ever managed.
Well, I was a bit disappointed in myself when I was in London and me and my sister stayed in a hotel overnight and I still woke up at 6. And I was still like, oh no, clearly my body's like, this is when the kids get up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it didn't actually make much of a difference. But,
Yeah.
I was like, at least I can lie here and not do anything.
The youngest Lola obviously wakes up first.
Yeah.
And is up first. And it's normally how much you can convince her that it's not time to get out of bed yet.
Yeah.
Normally,
it's like a little game you play.
Yeah,
What can we do to keep her
can
in
we
bed?
can we play any games that involve a parent remaining horizontal?
Yeah.
So at this point, we've normally like got her out the cot and put her in bed.
That normally happens about 1 a.m.
Yeah,
2
as we've
a.m.
always said, because we swap over nights, it means me and you are in different beds.
We are, yes.
One of us is with one kid and one of us is in with Lily in her bed.
Although Lily keeps telling me she will sleep by herself, so I'm hoping it's getting promising.
Well, no, I definitely think Lily's able to sleep by herself.
Yes,
she has been for a long time. It's just like if Lola doesn't stay in her cot in the night,
then there's room.
Not great space for all of us.
Because she does that thing people know who have children where they don't just lie nicely in the bed.
Yeah.
They always have to lie on a strange angle, which means even though we have a double bed, it's mainly taken up with her. Yeah,
this morning I would say my attempt to remain horizontal didn't go particularly well. The game involved Lola just poking me in the nose.
Oh, lovely.
And laughing hysterically.
Yeah, sounds like Lola.
But anyway, that you can normally manage that for at least half an hour.
Yeah, I normally get up and put her on the potty, though, to be fair. And then once that happens, it's kind of game over.
Well, I would if I had any energy, but I've normally been up most of the night at this point. This is normally when I'm like, can I just have like 5 minutes sleep, Lola?
Yeah.
But yes, potty first is normally the first order of the day.
And then normally she shouts at me, Pingu. So she loves watching that in the morning. So normally, this is my laziness. I normally get downstairs. We sit on the sofa.
Yeah.
I get her a digestive biscuit. Give that to her.
See, this is what's interesting. Going through in specific detail, we find out what me and you do differently.
So, because
I never give her food before breakfast.
She always wants a snack.
This is why she doesn't eat breakfast.
Well, but she'd have something then. So she has she does eat breakfast with me normally.
No.
I give her a digestive biscuit and we sit.
Yeah.
And I normally have a green tea and we just sit and watch Pingu for like half an hour. And at that point, she decides everyone else has to wake up.
See, at this point, the difference is I decide what we watch. It's normally something Lola friendly, but like I get a bit sick of Pingu, so I'm like, what shall we put on today?
I'll be honest, it's not the most entertaining show.
Should we pick Bluey or like Bear in the Big Blue House or Shaun the Sheep or something with dinosaurs she's really into at the moment?
She does love dinosaurs. She also sometimes says tractor, and that means Tractor Ted.
Tractor Ted or Miss Rachel. There's quite a lot. She's quite into TV, which is maybe not great. But
especially
anyway,
not that whole government thing about you should only let them watch every hour.
I know. But it's before 6 in the morning. It's so early.
I always say this, and I always think even at 6, I don't have an activity I want us to do. Like I just want us to sit here and enjoy some time together.
Yeah. So. Anyway, 6 is normally when Lily's up. I mean, often she will go to 6:30. The problem is Lola will come and get her at about 6.
Well, no, but now that Lola sleeps, with me, Lola sleeps till 6. So then it's normally 5:30 by the time we get
See, by
Lily
this
up.
point, I've already like run out of things to entertain her for like a whole hour. And she's like shaking the gate at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, she does. So we have a stair gate, and Lola normally shakes it, and she starts shouting, "Ee!"
Yeah.
E, which is Lily's name.
So at that point, I'm like, it's 6 o'clock. They've had a lie-in.
Let's all go.
Go wake them up, Lola.
Yeah.
They've had their beauty sleep.
So you take Lola up and you kind of just let her go into the room. Like, you're like letting off a dog. You're like, go.
Well, it's
go
a bit risky, isn't it? Because sometimes she can be lovely and come over and like give you both a
cuddle,
huggle.
yeah.
Sometimes she'll come over and just whack Lily in the face. Which is probably not the nicest wake up on a morning. Poor Lily.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, it's a real 50-50. You're like, she's either going to go over and like give everyone a cuddle and pretend. This annoys me sometimes. Sometimes she'll lie down next to her and I'm like, we've been up for half an hour.
Yeah.
Could you not have laid down next to me? Because she always goes and just lays next to her like, oh, we'll just lay together.
So then we take them down for breakfast.
Should we say what breakfast normally is? We're very English. It's normally Weetabix.
Well, again, depends who's doing it. Yeah.
Or a pan au chocolat is normally the 3 options.
Yeah, that's true. I wouldn't say we particularly have breakfast either
I would
at
say,
this
to be honest, I don't think we have breakfast ever.
Well, I kind of do, but it's normally like while I'm standing up, running around, getting their breakfast.
That's true. I normally...
I have something on the go.
It's very unhealthy. I would say I normally have a green tea.
Whereas I normally have coffee after.
Yeah,
like
dropping them off, yeah.
Well, there's just too much to do at breakfast time because I'm
is.
normally running around getting stuff and you're getting dressed or something. So I'm normally sorting out breakfast.
Yeah, so we normally divide and conquer. So one of you gets dressed, while whoever's taking Lily to school gets dressed. And the other person kind of sorts out running around the kitchen.
And I never quite understand. Maybe we'll come to this when Lily gets a bit older. But there's always that traditional thing of like it being mornings being very rushed to get kids to school.
Yeah.
But like because we're up so early, like we often then have another hour then before we need to leave for school.
It's true, yeah. Sometimes the problem is filling that hour.
To be honest, there's normally more TV involved at this point.
There is, yeah, definitely. But now it's Lily's turn.
Yes,
so now
Lily
you're like,
gets to
Lily,
pick
what
the
would
TV.
you like to pick to put on TV?
And I'm normally stuck like trying to clean up a baby in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Somehow she gets so messy.
So messy.
If you've got a kid of this age, or if you can remember, like I don't know, somehow she's like rubbed Weetabix in her hair and thrown banana on the floor. And like you pick her up and there's like food under her bum.
Yeah.
Also, to
everywhere.
clarify, we should say to help visualize because I'm aware that people aren't seeing through my mind.
Yes, they're
So
not seeing in your head.
That's not how this medium works.
No. Well, I don't think that's how any medium works.
I wish it was. It would really help. Yes.
You're acting like, because podcasts can't see in your head. Nobody can do that.
So the two kids sit on their own little kid table.
Yes, it's quite like Montessori. They have their own little table.
Yeah.
Seats.
Even though Lola's still quite young, we've abandoned the high chair.
Yeah.
We've even abandoned the booster seat, which we swapped out to. So they both just sit on little stools now on a child
I think she was
table.
getting too annoyed because she could see that Lily didn't have one. And she didn't know why she was in one. So
the downside is that a high chair can be easier to clean up.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Whereas now there's just food everywhere, all over the floor, the table.
Yeah.
Like, whether clothes she was wearing, could go straight in the wash.
I even remembered a bib this morning, and I don't think it helped.
No.
I was like, I'll put a bib on. That'll help a bit. I was like, I don't think it has.
And then they both have like an open cup to drink from.
Yeah.
Which obviously Lily's old enough; she's very sensible. But Lola, it's a bit hit and miss. She's like motor skills wise, she's absolutely fine. But like she might just decide at any point to upturn the cup.
Yeah, at the minute, I would say she's got a mild obsession with seeing liquids pour.
Yeah.
She likes pouring it almost slowly, and you're going like, no! And she's just pouring it like, oh. What does that do? And then she like splash it a bit.
Rub it in the table. Yeah. Or stick some of her food in the drink.
Yeah, she loves it. Yeah. Very strange, but that's what she does.
I mean, this is just like all meal times, really. I mean, breakfast is no different.
Yes, I've started doing, though, I only give her one open cup a day because I get so annoyed with cleaning it up. But I realise it's a skill she has to have.
Yeah.
So, like, if it's just me and her at home, I'm like, right, you had breakfast, you had your open cup.
I mean, I'm not convinced a sippy cup is much better because she will just tip it upside down and try and get as much out as possible.
It out.
It's slower. Yeah. Okay, what's next? Well, on an average day, there'll be a school run.
Yeah. So normally you need to get Lily dressed, make sure she's gone to the toilet.
Yeah.
Which I will say is a bit better now that she's saw her cousins in France. She's a bit more independent at doing it.
Right, yeah.
So now with me, when she first wakes up, she just automatically goes to the toilet.
Getting dressed for school can be a challenge.
It can.
It's a bit hit and miss. I mean, she's only 4, but obviously she's in like reception.
Yeah.
And like she's not a fan of wearing a school uniform.
No.
It's not like pink and colourful and it's not a flowery dress like she'd like to wear. She's
been a bit better. I mean, this is when it's a bit ridiculous. She's a bit better now. We've given her more choices. So at the minute she's got the choice of like a green gingham dress.
Yeah.
Grey pinafore, is that what you call it?
Mm-hmm.
And a black skirt.
Yeah.
Which she's doing better now that she has 3 options.
Yes, as in like you wouldn't wear all those 3 together. No. As in she can choose which of the
she could choose
combinations.
which of those she wants. Sometimes.
We always knew uniform was going to be a challenge, and like She's adapted very well to school. We'll do a whole school episode
We
again
will,
at some point.
But
we did an episode when she'd just done a few weeks,
Yeah.
and she was adapting well. But as the years gone on, she now does very much say school's boring, and
yeah,
I don't want to go in. I don't want to wear this.
yeah. So I think it's better now we've got choices. So normally the night before, I've gone, what do you want to wear tomorrow? Do you want to wear this, this, or this? And she picks which one she wants to wear.
I'm running up and down normally trying to find clothes for Lola.
Yeah,
that aren't in the wash.
For some reason. Well, I say for some reason, we could tell by the breakfast description. Lola's constantly running out of clothes. She's either growing out of them, or she's made them so messy we have to we haven't washed them all in time. So normally the task for Lola is finding any clothes that are suitable.
Yeah.
And clean and ready to go.
Yeah. If it's a Monday or a Friday, she'll be off to nursery.
Yep.
We would like more days, but currently that's all we can manage.
All we can manage. They're a bit oversubscribed. I'm sure it's a problem with a lot of places, actually.
Yeah.
Because they always go, oh, we've got nobody's having enough children. And I'm like, that might be true, but our nursery seems pretty full.
So one of the challenges of having two kids, which we didn't have with one kid, is obviously the clash of both school and nursery start at the same time.
Yeah.
So it requires both of us. I can't one of us can't do both.
Because also they're in opposite directions.
Yeah.
So it'd be fine if one was on the way.
Yeah.
But it's not. So you literally need two people because you need one person to go down the hill while I go up the hill with Lily. So yeah, that's normally the case.
So we're both heading out somewhere.
Yeah.
Or if not, then it's going to get better hopefully in the summer because Lola can come out with you on the school run on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Yeah.
But recently, over the winter season, she's hated going out because it's
rainy or wet.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
So that's also required then
Someone
me to
be at home.
wait at home and entertain Lola while you're doing the school run.
Yeah.
And I do sometimes do it, but Lily much prefers you doing the school run.
We try and take turns, but
yeah, we always used to alternate.
Yeah.
But
now it seems to be it's me unless it can't be.
Yeah. Well, normally if you do the school run, I normally do pick up.
Yeah.
Unless there's an activity going on.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and then it's hair time. So
oh yeah,
with Lily, this is one of her ways that she kind of expresses herself, I think, because she's limited by the uniform. She'll often go I want to pick a new hairstyle, and we have to look on. I now pre-save videos that I think are doable, and I show her different videos of people doing hair, and I go, which one would you like?
Mm-hmm.
That, or she just has a very distinct idea in her head, or chooses one we've done before. So then I do Lily's hair, and I spray it to death with anti-knit spray.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it's called now. It's Vossen or something.
We've used it for years.
We've used it for years. And touch wood, we have never had knits. And they've gone around nursery multiple times, gone around school lots of times.
Seems
so
to work.
I do think it's effective. So that's a big. If anyone has a thing where there's knits around the school or whatever setting they're in, that it seems to work.
And it's a preemptive spray.
Yes. Yeah.
It's not. It doesn't deal with knits.
No.
So it means you have to apply it every day.
Oh, I do it every day. Yeah.
But it works.
It does. Then I have to do Lola's hair because Lola sees Lily have her hair done, and she now has a thing about wanting her hair done.
This is normally the time of the day, 8 a.m, when there's some juggling going on. Kids will be screaming because Lola wants whatever you've got, wants to be sat on your lap, and then
Lola
Lily wants to be sat on your lap.
Lola often starts crying because I'm doing Lily's hair. She wants her hair done. And I'm like, well, Lily's hair takes the longest, so I need to do her hair first.
Yeah.
You can only fit one hair bobble in your hair at most.
Yeah. Or she'll try and push Lily off your lap. They're both fighting over you. No one wants daddy. I'm just sat there drinking a coffee in the corner going, well, this is a lovely start to the day.
Yeah.
We're off to school. Lily's doing better walking recently.
She's done really well walking recently.
It used to be a fight about how we're going to get to school.
But recently walking's been good.
We can't drive to school. It's
it's close enough. It'd be silly to drive.
It just wouldn't really save any time, and traffic in Harrogate is terrible.
Oh, it is.
But it is.
Don't say I'm on a rant.
But it's I can walk it in 10 minutes, but
I walk in about
fast.
15. It depends. If Lola's with me, it will take 20 minutes.
Yeah.
If it's just Lily, it can be about 15 minutes.
So normally 8:15, 8:20, we set off. You need to be at school by 8:45.
Yeah.
So recently walking's been going a bit better. normally meet up with some friends on the way?
Yeah, we have a little meeting spot just outside, and we normally meet up with 2 of Lily's friends, and then we all walk together.
And once they're there, Lily goes in absolutely fine. They never seem to open the door on the dot of 2:45.
No, we always, I'm always there early, because if people don't know.
Oh, yeah, Emma's an early bird.
I love being early. I hate being late for anything. I need to be early. Not on time, early.
Yeah.
I like to have the knowledge that I'm there in good time.
Never go with Emma to an airport. She'll get there many, many, many hours before you need to.
They suggest 3. We should always be there at least 3 hours.
So Emma adds an extra couple of hours to that just to be safe.
I would say that's not true, but I probably do often do 4 hours, because I feel like being like, well, what if the queue's really long? Or we get stuck.
You treat it like 3 is the minimum.
Yeah, that's what I treat it as. 3 is like, we're cutting it, that's what they suggest, but I mean.
Whereas I treat it like they are being generous thinking 3. I'm like, well, it'll probably go a bit quicker than that. So 2.5 will be fine.
I think it's just, when say in life, I'm normally optimistic and you're normally pessimistic. I think when we're travelling, I'm like the pessimist who's like, no, we'll all be stuck in a queue for hours.
Yeah. But this does also apply to school.
Oh, yeah.
I normally arrive with Lily on the dot, if not slightly late.
And I'm always there at least 20 minutes early.
Yeah.
Which does mean Lily gets a good play. But yeah.
And then, of course, it's a 20-minute walk back. We're normally back at the house 10 past 9.
Yeah. Which is when the other person is then dropping off.
Yeah.
Lola.
But it does mean that's like a good 50 minutes, if not an hour, out of the morning. That's just the round trip of dropping off at school.
Yeah, true.
And it'd be so tough if we had jobs that had to start on the dot of 9. Yeah. I never make it home to start work at 9.
No. Something happens at 15:15.
Yeah. So on a good day, they're both out and we can both get on with some work.
Yeah.
Like today, we can record a podcast because we're both free.
Yes, normally, every 2 weeks, Elliot goes, it's the day to record a podcast. And I go, okay, so we fit that into
Mondays are pack 'em full because it's the only day we have where both kids are out.
Yeah.
If not, then you have Lola some days.
I normally have
2 or 3 days.
Tuesday,
Wednesday. I normally have on a Thursday.
And then she's at school at nursery on Friday. So
yeah. Although theoretically, your parents come on a Tuesday.
They do, yeah.
Which should mean you should work. Theoretically, my parents come on a Thursday, but again, that doesn't I mean, you do slightly more days, but then you don't really do as many work hours as me. So
no.
It's Mr. Pod! Mr. Pod is back!
Oh, no, not Mr. Pod.
I'm Mr. Pod, the inventor of all podcasts. Yes, my name is Mr. Pod. I come from the alien planet of podcast. I can't remember the lore I created for this character.
Many
popped up in
ago.
one episode several series ago.
Tell I'm a very big fan of Mr. Pod.
That's why I enjoy doing this character, because Emma hates it. Mr. Pod is here to tell you to subscribe, comment, leave a review.
Oh, it's a good voice. I think Mr. Pod's voice gets there.
I don't know if Mr. Pod's voice is the same as Mr. Pod's voice used to be, because I cannot remember what voice Mr. Pod used to have.
No, I think you started out the same and you've gone different, but I like it.
Right. No, that wasn't the aim, is for you not to like it. Anyway, in all seriousness, please do get in touch with us, reach out, click all the buttons, tap away.
Yep.
If you're on YouTube, do all the clickety-click things. And if you're listening on an audio platform, leave a review, or some platforms you can leave a comment as well.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we'd love to hear from you on social media. You can connect with us at don'twakethebaby_podcast in all the typical places, Instagram all that stuff, things. Or you can join our little WhatsApp community if you want to connect directly with us and other listeners, other people who are parents. So we share challenges and joys and support each other through life. There's all the links in the stuff down below. I'm sure you can find it. You just scroll up. You're all tap around. Yeah, you know how the internet works. If not, it's all on our webpage, www.kairos.movement.org.uk/don't-wake-the-baby. Mr. Pod says goodbye.
Oh, Mr. Pod.
do you want to say anything about what happens with Lola during the day?
Oh, so normally on a Tuesday, me and Lola normally go to the library, and then we go and have some lunch with Grandma and Granddad.
Yeah.
She has her nap, wakes up, play a bit, and then we go pick Lily up and take her to ballet, and then once again we wait in the library. So it's like a library day in my head. We're normally at the library twice.
The nap's still good because at this age, Lola's still doing a 2-hour nap.
Yeah, it's a nice long nap.
That's good because it means even on a day when I have Lola, I know I can try and squeeze in like 2 hours of work in a day.
And that's quite a lot sometimes, like to make up for the fact you haven't been doing as much.
Oh, well, I never really make it up, but yeah.
But I always think, I won't have to stay up as late.
Yeah.
But so then on Wednesdays, me and Lola have baby band. So
again, you've mentioned this before, but yeah.
So people know it's kind of you go and there's musical instruments. So we normally get the bus into Knaresborough, do baby band.
So you have quite a structured sort of, I do these things on these days with Lola. We have like a rhythm and a pattern.
Yeah.
Whereas mine, like my Thursdays are often, I'll wake up on a Thursday and be like, I wonder what thing I'll do with Lola
What
today.
are you going to do Lola today?
It's getting easier, like with it being spring and into summer. Like I like to take her out and we can go and do something. And if my parents are here, they like to go out and do stuff. So we can do that. Otherwise, like it's tricky in the winter.
Yeah, I'd say
like,
it's hard.
I more often stay in and just entertain her at home.
Whereas I struggle with that.
You have lunch in some way or form. We have the nap, 2 hours nap. And then that brings us to about 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, at which point we're already beginning to think, well, in half an hour,
we're going to have to set off,
to get Lily from school halfway through the day, which has been a big change to our
because nursery was till 4:30, which is quite not bad. Because I know most people finish work around 5, so you know what I mean, it's not unfeasible. Whereas 3:15 is very early to then be like, well, that's your day gone. Really.
Yeah, it's tricky.
It wouldn't be too bad, but the fact you have to pick them up and bring them back just wastes more time.
When she's off school, it's actually easier. Like,
yeah, it is. Yeah.
You know, like I keep worrying what we're going to do in the summer holidays, but I often think like if we take alternate days with the kids, like I'll get more work done than when she's at school. So I've had to like ensure like none of my meetings like
or Thursdays
happen after like 2 o'clock.
Well,
because I often do pick up because you've done drop off.
Yeah,
it means like my afternoons are kind of ruled out.
Yes, that's true.
So then kids come home, or at least Lily comes home.
Yeah.
So we get back often. She often dawdles home with me, at least. Does she dawdle home with you?
Yeah, normally because she likes to do a bit of a chit chat. So,
it's like we often don't get back till, I don't know, like close to 4.
Yeah.
Because like she lets out at 3:15.
Well, they always
often
get
a bit
let out late as well.
So it's not normally till 3:20 we're off school premises.
We have to be there at 3 because I was worried they let her out early.
Oh, see, I don't do that at all. I leave it as late as possible. Well, it's often like 5 to 3, a few, like it's 3 o'clock. I'm like, well, I better run for it now.
Yeah. But it is true that she's never let out on time.
Yeah.
For some reason, she's always let out about past, which is fine unless I've got a club we have to go to.
Oh, yeah, true.
So, like with ballet, I'm like, we need her out now. Like, I've got to walk all the way down the hill for ballet.
Yeah, yeah.
And I kind of, in my head, I'm like, let her out now. And I like kind of give her teacher a smile, like a really big, like, cheesy grin to be like, hello, I'm here. Please give me my child. So I could go over to ballet. Yeah.
So then once she's home on a Monday and Friday, then we'd be straight off to pick up Lola, really, because like by the time we've gone down, it's like 4:15, so it's basically time to pick her up.
Yeah, and on a sunny day, that's fine because Lily sometimes wants to go with you, so it's not too bad.
But that's what I don't quite like. I often, you know, stop work about 2:30. I'm like, well, I'm gonna get ready to go pick Lily up, and then somehow by the time we've got Lola back, it's somehow like getting towards 5, and I'm like, where has the afternoon gone? All I've done is pick up kids from school and nursery, and somehow like 3 hours have disappeared. I don't quite understand how it works.
Yeah, especially because you're like, well, it doesn't take that long, but you wait around at the school, then you
wait around at school. Yeah. Like nursery often stood outside the door for 10-15 minutes while they get her ready.
Yeah,
and then it takes a while to get back. And then we're straight into dinner for us.
Yeah. Somebody's normally at this point, somebody's at home cooking.
Yeah.
with whatever.
Yeah, so even the person who's not doing either pickup,
they still have to finish work a little bit early because they have to cook.
I don't know how common this is with other families, but our kids have always eaten really early.
They have, yeah.
So we as a whole family eat about 4:30.
Yeah, we're trying to push
at
it
best
to 5.
At best, but usually if it's 5, the kids have been screaming for a long time.
Especially Lola. Yeah. Lola's very... And this is a child who gets fed at nursery.
I know, yeah.
So often she's had her dinner at nursery, comes back home and then crying because she's hungry. And I'm like, they said you ate all your dinner.
Yeah.
You're going to be full. Yeah. So somebody's making something.
And usually the kids won't eat it.
Yeah.
That's the usual way it goes.
I think they take turns. One of them's like, I'm going to eat really well this week. And then the other one's like, I'm not going to eat anything.
Pasta and rice are big in our house.
Yeah, they are,
We have them a lot during the week. Yeah, we've chatted about food loads on the podcast before, so you can go listen to some of those episodes, because Lola's dairy free, has a milk allergy, so
and Lily's just picky.
Yeah, that's it. And you're gluten free.
I'm gluten free.
So meals are an interesting thing, but yeah, we've talked a lot about that before, so we don't need to go into huge detail. And then just like breakfast, normally there's a big clear up.
Yeah.
Somehow there's a massive mess.
It's a bit better at the minute. Somebody entertains the kids, and the other person cleans the kitchen. So it's either we entertain them with sitting in the room playing something or TV, Yeah,
there's normally more TV at this point.
Or it's bath time. So we normally do bath time every other night.
Yeah. True,
we used to not be as on it, but now we find it's a really good way to keep everyone entertained.
Yeah, because you've got this dead time here where it's about 5 o'clock and we finished dinner, but it's not. We can't really start bedtime till about 6:30. So bath time is a good thing to occupy
they
that time.
often do play, Lily often gets her dolls out as we're watching TV and plays with them a bit. But the problem I find
on a
is,
good day, they'll play
well. But then
well.
I find Lily's often well, are you going to be a doll? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll be one of them. If when you're already tired, I'm like, I don't really want to have to think what the doll has to say.
And recently, it's been very rare that Lola's not been ill or teething or in a bad mood or tired, and so she just doesn't want to do anything. She just wants to scream or.
Well, that's when a bath helps because she loves a bath.
Yeah. Again, we kind of alternate, but the kids much prefer doing bath time with you.
Yeah. Normally it's mummy.
Yeah. I would say, I was going to mention, I completely forgot, what people maybe realise is that in that morning routine, at no point was there any showers or
no,
there were, particularly for us as adults as well, zero hygiene fitting into the morning schedule.
If you want a shower, it's at night. Where nighttime wash people. I just don't think the kids would put up with it because you'd have to.
I don't know how we do it. It's just so tricky with 2 kids now.
I'm a weirdo. I've always preferred showering at night.
I long for the day when I can have a wash every day on a morning.
I don't know why. I always like it because I like to go to bed fresh.
Mm-hmm.
But I think there's a difference, not in a mean way, but we sweat different amounts.
Oh, yes.
So, I can sleep
Well,
at
I
night.
am a sweaty man, if I do say so.
He is. So I find I can kind of go to bed at night. This is really off topic, but I can shower, go to bed at night, and I still wake up feeling quite fresh. It's going to cut all that bit out because that's boring.
This is what this episode's for. It's for all the boring stuff.
Yeah. And then it's bedtime.
How does bath time go? Both kids have a bath together.
They do.
Somehow you still have to be in the bath with them.
I do have
I thought
to be.
we would get past this because there's now 2 of them.
You don't have to be in the bath with them, though. Just me.
Well, yes, because I say no.
I know.
I go, no, I'm not getting in.
But they love mummy going in the bath.
Oh, I do have a complaint about bath time.
Oh, no, I know what it is.
Well, I feel like when I do bath time, I take both kids up with me and we all get in the bath and then we're there for quite a long time playing about until mummy appears. Mm-hmm. When mummy does bath time, somehow one kid gets left behind. She's like, I'm just going to go upstairs by myself to fill the bath up first. Yeah. And then 10 minutes later, I have to bring the kids up and then I drop them off. And then I go and try and clean up for a bit, stick a podcast on. And before I know it, I've got a shout going, Elliot, come take Lola out the bath. I'm like, it's been 10 minutes.
But because I will say I think it's more like 15, but okay. Because they make me get in the bath with them. Then there ends up being some kind of fight over mummy in the bath. And Lola's the worst for it because Lola will then start just anything Lily has, she'll be grabbing it, and Lily will be crying, that's mine, I was playing with it. And I'm like, yeah, you were. And then I'm also quite mindful, because I always worry that Lola's skin, I always go, don't put too many bubbles in the bath. And Lily, has a concoction of many different things going in the bath.
Yeah.
So then I'm like, let's just get Lola out of the bath. And then it's getting on to reading time.
Well, we're into the bedtime routine, aren't we? Which normally, again, we divide and conquer.
Yeah.
We take one kid each.
Yeah.
They're not really sensible enough to do bedtime together.
No, although they both really want to. But we trialled it while you were away for work one night.
Well, how did you manage in France?
Because Lily went with her little pal Isaac to bed, and I had Lola and the other one.
Right.
But Lola was quite tired in France, so she went to bed quite early, really.
Yeah.
But no, Becky would have Isaac and Lily in one room, and then I'd have Lola in the other room.
So bedtime, we usually commence at about 6:30ish.
Yeah.
Lily theoretically goes to bed a bit later.
Yeah,
now.
about 7:30.
Well, yeah, 7:30. So from 6:30, Lily's often doing things in her room,
So
like
Lego, or she's got very into playing teacher.
Yeah.
Where she'll be the teacher and have the phonics cards. Do you have to play? We played this last night.
I've only played this once with. Lily's now almost 5. She's quite straightforward, really, and has been for some time.
Yeah.
You just have to kind of wind her down a little bit, do some routines and rhythms at bedtime, the usual getting in pajamas, doing teeth,
reading a book,
that stuff. The actual going to sleep is quite easy, and she'll often nod off about 7:30 or soon after, depending on the day. It's still a little tricky because I often have meetings that start at 7:30.
Yeah, so he's looking at the clock she's not asleep yet, and it starts in 5 minutes.
I'm
is she gonna?
How quickly can I run downstairs and set up a Zoom meeting? I've got 2 minutes left. Oh yeah, I'm sure I can manage it in 2 minutes. I'm sure. Yeah. Anyway, Lola, obviously the younger one, is a different story.
Yeah.
And if you've got toddlers and young babies, you'll know this is always a going. It really depends. It varies day to day.
Sometimes she can go down really quickly. I remember some days I come out of her room and Elliot's still putting Lily to bed, and he's like, she's asleep. And I'm like, yes.
What do you mean?
Yes. And we both look at each other in amazement. I'm like, isn't this nice?
Yeah.
But sometimes, fairly frequently, she goes to bed after Lily. Which isn't the way you'd think it was.
At this age, Lily was very consistent going to bed at 7.
Yeah.
And Lola should and could, I think, but she just fights it a lot.
Yeah.
So
and
often
I do
it's
get,
closer to 8.
think at the minute it was her teeth, because I think that's why maybe she's getting slightly better now, is because she's getting over that patch of teething.
We sit on the big bed.
We do books on the big bed. And then Mummy has to sing and hold her hands for her to go to sleep.
Did you put her in the cot?
Yes.
Yeah.
So she lays down on the cot. We hold hands, but we have to hold both hands.
I don't know how you manage. I find it really painful reaching over the cot. You're a lot shorter than me. I just don't understand how you manage it.
I find it painful in my legs, but not my arms.
Oh. Both my arms and my legs get pins and needles and go to sleep.
But I think she takes longer with you.
Well, it's true. I'm often sat there for an hour.
And you don't sing really.
No.
Which maybe you just need to record me.
I did try the night that I had both kids by myself and you were in London. I did try singing, for half an hour, but it didn't work.
No, sometimes I
had to give up and put Lily to sleep in the end first.
I know. When I had both kids, it did work. She'd go to sleep first, but I had to stand there for about 20 minutes singing. And sometimes this is when I take a tip off Elliot, and I often put one headphone in that she can't see.
Oh, yeah, I do.
And I listen to something, just because I don't mind singing, but when you're singing the same song for 20 minutes to half an hour, it gets kind of...
Oh, yeah. It's very boring.
Not just that, I think my brain starts to break. I'm like, what on earth comes next in the song? And I'm like, I've been singing it for 20 minutes, I should know. Because then you start questioning, your reality. So I normally at that point either a podcast or it's really weird. I sometimes have a different song I'm listening to the song I'm singing, which sounds strange, but it's just something to keep me sane.
And now a big difference between how she acts with you and me is she just holds your hand.
Yes.
Me, she grips my hands in like a pincer grip and like scratches and claws at my hand.
She used to do that, and then I used to always take my hand away when she did that, so she's never done it since.
Well, I try, but then she just doesn't go to sleep and just screams.
I think your problem is you need to sing.
But I don't want to sing. Because then in the middle of the night, you got to sing again to get her back to sleep.
I don't have that trouble.
Oh. Because you don't wake up in the middle of the night with you.
No, with me, she only wakes up at 1, and then I just put her in the bed, and as soon as she goes in well, I wake her up at 1, she goes potty, I chuck her in the bed, she goes in bed with me, and she goes back to sleep.
Oh. So then we kind of emerge about 8:30, both kids are asleep.
Yeah.
If you're with Lily, often we both end up falling asleep.
This is because he said I was so weird. So I have an alarm on my phone because I had to turn it off when we were in London that wakes me up at 10:30.
Yeah.
Because I feel at that point, if I fell asleep with Lily, I'm then energized enough to go and do some work. Because I find if I try and wake up,
it's so tough.
I can't stay awake when I'm putting her to bed because you've got to lie down next to her, and obviously the room is dark. There's a little light on.
Yeah, it's a little music playing.
And you're going to sleep as they're going to sleep. So I always fall asleep. And if I wake up
I always close my eyes because I'm just so exhausted.
And I also
so
think
tired.
it helps
I'm lying
because
in a comfortable bed.
I think if she looks at me, I'm not doing something interesting. I'm generally trying to sleep.
Of course, there's no danger of that with Lola because I'm crouched awkwardly on the floor.
No, with Lola,
I've got one arm dangling over a cot.
Oh, you crouch on the floor.
Scratched.
This is where you're going wrong.
Do you stand up?
Yeah, I stand up.
But I can't stand up and bend over for an hour.
Yeah, but I can't reach if I crouch on the floor.
Oh.
So I always have to stand up.
No,
maybe this is where we're different. No,
Yeah.
I have to stand up and lean over.
Oh, that would kill my back.
It doesn't, but it kills my legs. My back's never bothered.
Oh, I see.
Look at us finding these things out.
Yeah. There we go. And then I begin my nighttime work.
Yeah. I normally do, but I only work for like an hour, couple of hours at most.
I mean, this is the pro and a con of being able to work flexibly from home is that you can work anytime, but also you can work anytime.
Yeah.
But, because basically I can work Mondays, a bit of Tuesdays, a bit of Wednesdays.
Not Thursday.
And then every other Friday.
Yeah, every other Friday, you've got Lily.
Because Lily does homeschool on Fridays. So, and even the days I'm working, I'm like stopping at 2:30. So it's like a real struggle to fit in hours.
Yeah, everything.
The only way I can make it up is like adding in hours at nighttime. So I work from 8:30, 9 through till 12, 1 in the morning normally.
Yeah.
Most nights.
Whereas my rule is I never normally go to bed like after 11.
Mm-hmm.
If it hits 11 and I'm working, I'm like, well, it's bedtime now.
Well, I've just completely... I'm trying to think of a non-swear word to use, but like I've completely scuppered my body, I think, because I can no longer fall asleep before 11 because my body is now completely messed up.
That's what we do, yeah.
So yeah, I'm normally sat downstairs watching something on TV and work.
And
theoretically we could do it together, but it rarely happens.
Well, I was going to say we used to, and then Lola had a bout of not sleeping well. So then I used to, when it was my night or your night, we'd sit and work in the bedroom because we'd be like, well, she's going to be up in 5 minutes. Like she might be up, but we might need to be there.
Yeah.
Or I'm doing like little jobs, like getting things ready for Lily's party because we don't want to spend a ton on decorations. I've started like drawing posters. Yeah.
So
and,
like the only free time we have is on an evening as well.
Yeah.
So
like if you're not working, you're doing like another activity.
Some sort of cleaning or whatnot, or like
tonight. I want to do some work, but I also need to print out the invites for her party. So I'm like, well, that'll be the other job, won't it?
Or like last month, it would be like when I'd be organising your birthday.
Yeah.
Like sorting out stuff.
So yeah, there's always some little job. Or washing. Often like there's putting out the washing to dry for tomorrow.
Oh, is there, Emma? Is there? Is this an activity you frequently get participate in?
It's one I view.
I think the washing, the hoovering.
If he tells me,
drying.
the washing needs to get put out, it will get done. But I
was very impressed the other day. I'd done a load of washing. It was left in the washer, and I'd woken up next to Lily in bed again about 10 o'clock. I was like, I just want to stay here, but I thought I better check downstairs that everything's sorted. I came downstairs and the washing had been put up.
See?
And I remember thinking, like, that's unusual.
I
That's
know.
I'm very.
It's because I actually noticed. I do that thing men often do, where I don't notice things, and then I saw it. I thought, oh, washing's not out. Better put it out.
Yeah.
I think sometimes I almost just need a note, like saying washing. I think because I haven't put it on, my brain just glazes over. Do you know what I mean? It just doesn't think about it. But it's true, I don't do the hoovering.
No.
Can't say I do that.
My problem is hoovering is not something you can particularly do at like 10 o'clock at night.
No, it's a good point.
At risk of waking the children up. So,
yeah,
like, I do it, but I wouldn't say it's particularly frequent.
No, but I don't think it's a necessity. Of all the things we have to do in our life, I think hoovering's not a main one. No, tell it's my attitude toward
Yeah.
Like, why waste your time hoovering?
Yeah, that's about it, really. And then bedtime for us, I suppose. I mean, often, like, it feels kind of bizarre, but, like, sometimes at midnight, I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a shower now.
Yes, no, it does.
Because I've not washed for, like, days.
Because sometimes I'm, like, sat up working, and then I'm like, is he in the shower? But it is true, if I'm going to dye my hair or something, it's in the middle of the night.
Yeah, you often do
it's
that
not
late
in the
at
morning.
night, don't you? Yeah.
Because I'm like, well, if the kids are with me.
Yep, and then it's sleepy time. You have any particular? Do you go to sleep very easily? What do you do?
It really depends. If we've had like a bad row of nights with the kids, then I can go to sleep like that. But normally I have to listen to something, which I know it's the problem of the modern era. That we're all switched on and we all have to listen to something. I feel
like we're good though. We're not ones that sit up like scrolling through social media.
No,
we're not like just.
No, I'm not like doing mindlessly.
Things. But we do like to watch or listen to something.
We do, and often this is at the point I remember like I need to do something. So then I'm like, oh, I need to like. So if it's for instance like Lily's ballet, they're having like a presentation thing, and I was like, oh god, I have to book those tickets, and then for some reason I have to book it there and then because I worry that I'll forget.
Yeah. I'm similar in that my job relies heavily on me being creative, and you can't always like turn that on and off during like work hours.
Yeah, so like, you suddenly have an idea.
Will suddenly occur to me in like the middle of the night. I'm like, oh, I better write that down before I forget.
Yeah. But I find it's not too bad. I'm normally asleep within half an hour. I just might have done like little admin jobs that I forgot about.
My problem is that I've been up working for like 4 hours or whatever. Like I now need like wind down time to go to sleep.
Like the kids.
Because my mind is like too in work mode. So then I'm like, well, I wish I could just go to sleep now. But like I have to watch like a half-hour show to like before my brain can then kind of actually go to sleep.
Yes, that's true. Mine normally is a podcast because I don't like to have to watch it.
And that's it then.
Yeah.
All ready to start the day again. 5-6 a.m. the next day.
Getting more towards
It's when I'm like, I've had a really late one and I'm like, it's 1 in the
You're like,
morning,
I've only got like 4 hours at
1,
most.
and I'm like, please let it be 6. I don't want to be up at 5. I would say it's it's a snapshot in time. This isn't how it's always been, and definitely won't be.
It's true.
It
was a lot better when we had one child.
Oh yeah, I mean that's the point, isn't it? This is what it's like currently with 2 children.
When they're at the ages they're
2 children under 5, like
Well, I saw it the other day to Kirsty. I said, I'm sure I was like going to a workout class on an evening once a week at this point.
Yeah, you were.
But that's because it only took one person to put the kids to bed. So like at that point,
yeah, I would also point out like it's not just because we've picked an average day, but also like none of the day includes any activities for us.
No.
Like, there's no hobbies involved. There's no extra. There's no like.
No. They're like, oh, what did you do for you? Oh, I didn't do it. Like sometimes I think a treat is my Asda shop when it comes.
Or like when you do the game at dinner time with Lily, it's like, what was your favourite thing today? And I sit there like I really don't know.
What my favourite thing was.
That I've done anything like today that I can think of.
I know.
Come back next time for some more chit chat about stuff that's going on. We'll pick another topic and we'll chat about it. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Yeah, just be fascinating to know what other people's days look like.
Yeah, no, it's really nice. Like, it's like, oh, we have a leisurely breakfast and we all sit
Oh
together.
yes, if it's nice, I don't want to know. If you get to go to bed at a normal time, I don't want to know.
Just tell me.
I'm hoping things will improve.
I think they will. They did with Lily. Like, I think you get to a point and things suddenly improve quite quickly.
Well, it's been lovely chatting with you.
It has.
God bless, sleep well.
Don't wake the baby. Don't yawn. You're going to make me yawn then when I'm tired.
It's sleepy time.
It's not, but I wish it was.